Today I want to cover briefly why you would want to use an LMS, and this is particularly focused at HR and learning and development professionals, rather than on the actual learner side, although we will cover that very briefly as well. So one of the key elements why you will choose the use the learning management system is to save time. So if you are the one that might be responsible for delivering the onboarding presentation every week or every month to new joiners, and if you are able to put that online, then that will, of course, save you a lot of time. You don't need to repeat the same information over and over again, let alone if you had a compliance program that you needed to deliver across an entire organization. A learning management system combined with interactive e-learning is a great way to send out content and materials very efficiently to hundreds or thousands of staff at the same time. Related to the save timing is, of course, for the learner. They don't need to go to a classroom. They don't need to travel anywhere. They can do this from their mobile device, from their office, at a time that's convenient to them. So the ability to leverage asynchronous learning is a very powerful way to get the most out of you as an L&D professional time, as well as a learner's time as well. Tied in with saving time is saving on paperwork. By using a learning management system, you will no longer need to have a complicated Excel spreadsheet tracking who's done what. If you are doing assessments or getting feedback, you can put that all online and that will automatically be marked for you, and give you reports and generate for you insights as to how people have performed and what their thoughts are on the training. So instead of having to spend an hour marking a paper, as soon as they click submit, then you can get the results of that immediately as well. Tied in with all of this as well is saving money, and really that's what it comes down to a lot of the time. So from an L&D professional's perspective, you'll be saving yourself a lot of time, which allows you to do maybe higher ROI elements for the organization. You can even measure it much more directly if you determine how much time you can save by each learner or your instructors, as well as how much money you save by not having to transport them around or use training facilities and so forth. You can pretty quickly start to calculate an ROI for all of the e-learning that you might be delivering through a learning management system online. There are some invariable, some I guess more difficult elements that you might need to calculate there, but we can generally come up with a reasonable ROI as on any learning initiative that's delivered online. And this obviously particularly makes sense when you have a larger workforce, or one with a high turnover or a high growth, and also one that might be highly distributed as well. And finally, I think we should all be thinking about this where we're trying to increase happiness. I'm hoping that we can increase your happiness as someone that needs to manage this by saving you time, giving you less busy work, marking things, doing paperwork, managing Excel sheets, and so forth. But I also want to increase the happiness of your staff, making them more efficient by giving them effective learning that they can go through at a time that's convenient to them, where they can help themselves grow within the needs of the organization and their own personal interests as well. By leveraging e-learning and a learning management system, you can increase happiness, both your own and those of the people that you are impacting through these initiatives. If you'd like to learn more, then feel free to get in touch. I'll be happy to chat.